Hello and welcome, I'm Tino here. I'm playing something completely new. It's called X4 Foundation, an open space spaceship simulator. It's kind of an immense space, and we are playing with the last DLC. And while exploring the space, we are dropping space pools, and we find this kind of derelict ship, and we are just approaching to see what we have there. This game is a super open space where you can build your own empire, factories, more ships. You can command any kind of ship, but for now we are on exploration and we are trying to see what's going on here. Maybe I need to use the spacesuit to explore it closer. It seems an old small ship, but bigger than my actual explorer. It could be a small cargo ship, but I will be back when I found something. So it seems we must retrieve the black box of the ship to see what happens, and for doing that we are going to position ourselves in the front side of the ship for you to have a reference and make it more easier to repeat the process. Let me approach a little bit, and we are going to use the jump suite right now from here. So let's go for it.
Discoverer, Vanguard.
Have a discovery, Vanguard.
See if you can repair the panel to gain access.
And we must repair the panel located right there. We are going to approach from the lower side. A little bit from the right side, and let's see what happens. It's like a animal creature. All the ships from these guys look like sea animals. Go there within the tentacles. A little bit up. It was super difficult to find. But I think that we are getting closer, a little bit down, slowly, and here we are. We must repair the thing. Stop. We are going to use the laser, and we open this thing, and here is the black box. Closer, and that's it.
The data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost of some manner. There are signs of an attack from several directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly peculiar. I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition commander. Perhaps he can garner more clues. I have my doubts, though.
And I should get out of this box. Back to the ship.
New Monkind, sir. Our team confirms that the Heretic's endgame does indeed contain the coordinates to the Kingdom End system. The timing cannot be
And
coincidental,
since we
can
have
it?
coordinates
Just
to the
after we
kingdoms and
received word from the
system that
Boron?
was the capital of the Boron
Is it
lost long
possible
time
that
ago,
their experiments were somehow related to the gate reinitialization?
Coordinates and timing are relevant, but not conclusive. The fact of the matter is that this is
and I'm going
definitely
to
not
locate the ship.
end. Interstellar messenger drones are not the fastest form of communication. We do not know what has occurred on the Boron side since their last message. Theoretically, a connection between the two gates is possible, but that is just a theory. It could well be that the systems were linked in the distant past.
Yes. Unfortunately, a theoretical compatibility does not mean much in itself. If activating or reprogramming these gates were easy, I'm certain I would have overcome the challenges long ago.
The split didn't exactly give you a choice over your research focus.
No, that's not
Could
the ship.
this be the Boron? Could they really have unlocked jump gate technology?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. At this point, any further hypothesis would be mere speculation. Until we have more evidence, keep your ideas off general comms. If you
And
must
there is the
elaborate
ship.
theories, feel free to put them in writing.
I'm going at full speed. Our small discoverer.
Docking granted.
Asking permission to dock in our own ship. Oops. And that's it. And now let's go to find the thing.
Autopilot.
Autopilot.
Engaged.
And we are going in the direction that the black box point out. This is the Discovery. And we are going at full speed.
Hold on. I think I am picking up. Oh no. Never
I'm
mind
going
that.
to use the
Nothing of
scanners.
interest here. This system's peculiar conditions make getting accurate readings rather troublesome.
Seems we have located something.
Explorer, you have an unidentified ship on an intercept trajectory. This is our first contact in the newly opened network. We have no idea of who they are, or their intentions. Investigate, and if possible make contact, but maintain vigilance.
Oh my!
And we have contacted
Aliens.
this Boron ship.
Please, do not be afraid. I shall disengage my armament. Greetings. I am so pleased to make your acquaintance.
Piranha.
Incredible! Finally, contact with our aquatic allies. Bosotal,
Piranha is
are you
called a small
receiving
ship.
I am just finishing up some calculations.
What did you say? A boron? Truly? A living, buoyant boron? Are my ocular sensor organs deceiving me? Allow
This
me
is
to
our
introduce
friend,
myself.
is the only boron
I am
alive in the
Bozata,
galaxy, but now
and I
there
can barely
seems
recall
they
another
are
boron
more.
face. I have been riven from my people for that long. Will you please deign to share your time with me?
I am Mila T, adventurer extraordinaire. I would be delighted to spend time with you.
As appointed delegate of the Alliance of the Word, please allow me to extend my greetings to you and your people. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Mila T.
I do not have any official capacity as such, but it is marvelous to be seeing actual people from beyond the disconnected gates. How did you get here? Has a gate reopened? Are we connected once more? Oh, I knew it would have to happen eventually. What joyous news!
Momentous news indeed.
The ships are
Although
beautiful.
they're
This
less than
design is
clear
argon,
how this has
and the
occurred.
one there is a boron
Speculation that
design.
the boron triggered the gate reinitialization. Messages from your scientists indicated that they were working on such a task. Please, can you direct us towards Kingdom End?
You were in contact with Kingdom End? That is marvelous news. It has been decades since we were cut off. We have heard nothing in all that time. The severing of the connection with Nishala has been indescribably distressing for all of us.
My system is in profound turmoil. To meet a fellow boron after all these years is an incandescent joy. But to find that you, too, are cut off from the homeworld is a misery.
More than you know, Bosotar. We have all mourned this loss.
But without access to Kingdom End, your Queen and Parliament, how do you govern yourselves?
After the severance, there was a period of chaos, until a royal steward was appointed. I have had dealings with him. It would be my pleasure to make an introduction.
We must make haste. There is much to be discussed with your leadership.
Follow me, you cavalcade of curious creatures.
A boron society not headed by a queen? This is somewhat hard to fathom.
Indeed, Bosotar.
Auto.
From your own experience, you understand the pain of separation. I doubt other species
And we are
appreciate
going
the
to follow
biological
her
depth of our harmonious
to the
societal
mothership.
interconnection. It was worse than it is now. It used to be that all our systems were isolated. Severed, not just from Kingdom End, the Queen and Homeworld Nishala, but also from each other. Fortunately, several of our systems reconnected to each other eventually, but none received word from home. Reorganization became a necessity. The provinces adrift, as we call ourselves, were only ever intended to be temporary, but under the Royal Steward, it has grown into a comprehensive governing body. But some of us have never given up on Kingdom End. Your communication with the homeworld is momentous in the extreme. Not a soul in these systems has found evidence of where the Kingdom End even still exists.
Oof. Nice big rocks. This is the icon of my corporation. So far I have only one ship. No factories yet. And we are going to go through a shadow gate.
Disengage.
Goodness! Someone from beyond our realm. Surely this indicates that our reports are correct. The once dormant gate has indeed resumed its function and brought our province into alignment with our erstwhile allies. You must realize what this means. All the resources of the Commonwealth are now within reach. At long last, a chance to end the shortages. Pick up the pace.
I must warn you, the provinces adrift are not awash with the luxuries of the old kingdom. The pain of severance has been constant, but our economy has also suffered. The shortages of essential goods have cut deeply. Reconnection with the network may alleviate some of these issues at
They are
least.
boron, but they are isolated from the core, the kingdom's end. But at least they are boron.
Mila T, you bring us guests, outsiders, with a fleet no less. What have you been up to?
More than that, Royal Steward, I bring momentous news. The fleet, this Paranid-led fleet, it came from the dormant gate in watchful gaze. They have communicated with Kingdom Ends. They have no Kingdom End gate, but they have communication. We are connected to the network once more.
My word,
The delegation seeks an audience. May I?
Yes, of course. There is so much to discuss, so much to consider.
Royal Steward, would it be in order for me to accompany the delegation?
I'm sure you have other things to do. Diplomacy is not the same thrill as exploration.
Please, Royal Steward, with your permission.
Of course, Neela T. By all means, accompany the delegation.
Explorer, you have displayed some usefulness thus far. I'm tasking you with joining us in meeting the Royal Steward. I may have need of your insights.
You've clearly made an impression on the expedition commander. I sense you are becoming more central to his plans. Join the delegation. Watch this Royal Steward. I have some experiments to attend to, though I shall
And this
keep
is
an eye
the
on you.
first big frigate. It's a frigate, it's not a super ship, but it's a nice ship.
Guppy.
Copy. Or maybe a research ship. Let's take a look. Lovely design. It's like for breathing, like a shark or a sea animal.
Docking granted.
And let's ask permission for docking. We must beat the steward. And we don't have docking computer, so it's going to be a kind of a little bit hard. Remember, if you have ever played a game called Elite, I used to play it in the Commodore 64. Well, this is the same. If you don't have the docking computer, you have to do it manual. And let's do it manual. First, we are going to use external view to help me a little bit. So the ship must point in that direction. A little bit backwards. Now, and now to the side. And that's it.
Successful.
A boron capital ship. In all my days. A perfect equilibrium of function and ergonomics. And with such flair. My current abode is penurious in comparison.
Oh no, the jump suit, no. Oops.
Docking granted.
Going back.
Hello there. Hello. My ropalium near explodes with the joy of welcoming esteemed visitors. This historic occasion is the first of its kind. I am Leda V, Royal Steward of the Provinces Adrift. On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, and as her loyal servant, it is my profound pleasure to welcome an emissary of the Paranid Empire. And once business
They are
is out of the
aquatic
way, I
beams, but
insist you
it
join
seems
me
that
on a
those
more
mechanical
informal tour.
Esteemed
bodies
Steward
help
Leda
them
V, thank you for your most gracious
transport
welcome.
into
You
a
must
standard
forgive me.
environment.
I, Numankaret, am no Empire emissary. I represent the Alliance of the Word, a diplomatic forum and scientific organization funded by various races across the network.
My. But do you have letters patent from the Empire? The provinces adrift are in dire straits. We must negotiate terms of assistance.
I am compelled to reiterate, I do not speak for the Paranid authorities. Though we do bring news which may bring joy, we have been in communication with Kingdom End. Limited fragile communication, but communication nevertheless. Some months ago we received word from your homeworld. It was heartening to discover that the Boron Core has survived the shutdown, and learn of their most ambitious endeavor. Their entire scientific resources are focused on understanding and manipulating jump gate technology. We humbly request your permission to investigate the dormant jump gates in your territory, and to set up a scientific outpost in the region, should that be required.
There are so many implications to consider. This really is momentous. I am afraid I must decline your request, for now. We cannot be precipitous.
By the glistening waters of Nishala!
I fail to understand. We ask for no more than your permission. We certainly have no wish to be a drain on your resources.
Leader we, they are trying to connect us with Kingdom End. They have communications.
Neela T, this obsession with finding home is entirely yours. You may have the luxury of gallivanting around the galaxy in search of miracles, but I have responsibilities. I have the welfare of billions of souls to consider. Our guests have already made clear that the outside network, with all its resources, has been unable to connect with our homeworld. The priority at this juncture is the welfare of our people, and I shall not be distracted from that.
Honored host, we will of course expedite communications with the governments of the network. I'm sure emissaries are preparing as we speak. Yet, if we could simply...
Enough, please. I understand your request, but I do not think you understand what is at stake. Please have patience, but for now, the matter is settled.
Outrageous! The Boron Queen's government itself is racing to reconnect, and you decline to facilitate? What kind of royal steward are you?
Please?
There is nothing to be gained from trading insults.
This is absurd! Our work is of the utmost importance! Your obduracy is beyond me. I shall take my leave. Heading to the dock, awaiting pickup.
Okay, that didn't go so well.
That certainly could have gone better, for all may not be lost.
And that's all for today. Let's see the outside view of the ship. Nice and beautiful. Boron ship. Impressive design. And that's all. This is x4 Foundations and Kingdom 10, the last DLC. And see you on the next one. Bye bye.